What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode and a brand new week. Thank you for downloading the Everything Massive Diet Coaching app and utilizing all of the amazing tools that we have. Guys, I ask every single video, and I'm going to ask again this video, if you know anybody who would benefit and enjoy having this app for 39 cents a day, send them the link. All you have to do, I'm actually going to show you guys, is you open your app, if my camera will focus, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you scroll across, and it says Share App. Click on that, and you can actually have your friend scan this QR code, or you can just click that. It'll copy the link to the app, and you can send it in a text, you can email it, you can just airdrop it to a friend, whatever it is. All I ask is you bring one friend. If everybody who watches this video and everybody here on the app brings one friend, the app's going to grow, and you're doing your friend justice. You're helping them out by bringing them onto a platform where they can be healthier. Your family members, we all want our family and friends to be healthy, so this is a perfect opportunity to invite somebody to the app. We know anybody in the world can afford 39 cents a day, and this is here to help you. I'm here to help you and all of your friends and family to get better results and to lose that 30 pounds that they want, to gain the muscle that they want, to trim the body fat off their belly that they want. All of the things that we see in the mirror that we want change in our bodies, I'm here to help you. So without any further ado, guys, enough housekeeping. On with today's topic. And today's topic was inspired by a really good client of mine. They recently got back from vacation and traveling, and they got back and they were up a few pounds. Now the few pounds that they had gained on the trip was not due to fat. They didn't gain any fat. It was simply water retention. And water retention seems to be this dark cloud that kind of like hangs over us a lot, at least most people. Every time we go on a trip, every time we go out to dinner, every time that you just are busy, it seems like everyone says, "Oh, I'm holding water," and that's probably the case. And honestly, most people are holding water in the wrong areas. A very well hydrated body will hold water properly. A dehydrated body will still hold water, believe it or not, but it won't hold it in the right areas. Let me explain. If you're not drinking enough water, your body will notice that there's a lack of hydration. It will release a hormone called aldosterone, and aldosterone is there to counteract that. Aldosterone will actually help you hold water, but what it does is the side effect of aldosterone is it'll hold water under the skin. It's a safety mechanism that your body has to try to prevent you from dehydrating too much. Okay. Also, you can be dehydrated. You can be holding water in the wrong places if you're not using enough sodium. If I cut salt out of my diet, I will hold a lot of water, period. Doctors are going to try to tell you that, you need to cut sodium out, you need to lower your sodium, you need to up your water intake. I'm going to tell you guys what's going to happen if you do that. If you lower your salt intake and you up your water intake, your electrolytes are going to be completely out of whack. And then guess what happens? Your body releases aldosterone once again to hydrate yourself. Because sodium is an electrolyte. Magnesium, zinc, potassium, those are electrolytes. If you starve your body from one of those, you rid your body, or you neglect your body of its essential electrolytes, you are not hydrated. I could drink gallons of water a day. I could drink 3 of these a day. That'd be a gallon and a half, right? But if I don't have enough sodium in my diet, if I don't have and take in micronutrients, and I don't have electrolytes, I can still be dehydrated while drinking a lot of water. Because what's going to happen is all this fluid is going to flush out what electrolytes I do have, which is going to cause me to not be able to sustain hydration properly. And therefore, I will hold water. So when you're on a trip, when you go out to dinner, when we have the holidays coming up, guys, the number one thing, like if I understand next week is Thanksgiving, And everybody will enjoy Thanksgiving. There's not one person that I'm going to have diet through Thanksgiving, okay? I've done it in the past when there's a bodybuilding show coming up, but right now, no one's competing that works with me, and it's time to enjoy time with family in the holidays, right? So nobody's going to be dieting that works with me directly in my VIP program. Everybody, though, will be drinking more water. I'm going to push everybody to drink more and more water the day of Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, that sort of thing, holiday parties. Guys, up your water intake. And when you up your water intake, depending on what you're eating, you might need to increase your electrolyte intake as well. Remember, you cannot have one without the other. Otherwise, you're going to have dehydration. You're going to be holding water. You're going to be bloated. I can drink 2 gallons of water a day, cut all sodium out of my diet, and I'm going to be so bloated, it's going to be ridiculous. I can also drop my water intake, load up on salt, and I'm going to be bloated too. Everybody knows that. If you knock both down, you're just going to dehydrate yourself. You're going to end up in the hospital with IV in your arm. So always remember, guys, sodium, magnesium, potassium, zinc. There's more out there, but you guys have to stay hydrated. And the main thing the main point of this video is to make sure that when you're on a vacation, you're on a trip, you're traveling, holidays, whatever it is, typically the foods that you're having this time of year are going to be higher in sodium. That's just because, like, for example, okay, Thanksgiving Day, right? Everything is going to taste better with salt, right? Obviously, salt is sodium, so you want to drink more water to counteract that. You don't want to try to cut back on the water because you're afraid you're going to hold too much water, because then you're just going to dehydrate yourself. So, for example, on a trip, on vacation, enjoy your food. Like I went to Alabama, I went to the Gulf Shores 2 months ago, and I enjoyed my vacation. Every day I drank about 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons of water, and guess what? Every day when I would go out and I would enjoy dinner, eat whatever I wanted to eat whatever dessert I wanted, every morning I'd wake up, I would be full, my muscles would be very full and tight, I'd have all my veins through my arms, and I would be very tight. I could see my abs popping out because I was well hydrated, I had a lot of electrolytes, I had plenty of sodium, and I was still exercising, but that's for another topic. But my main point for this video, the main thing I wanted to tell you guys was that during the holidays, when you're traveling, all the things we have going on in our busy schedules this time of year, make sure that you utilize the water source you have. Usually, hopefully everybody is carrying around at least like a water bottle or something, right? Like, you don't have to carry around a big gallon jug, but this is just convenient for me. It's a 1/2 gallon. I fill it up once a day and I'm good to go. But make sure you're also taking in sodium. Those two things, guys, water and sodium, if you're getting enough of both, you will not stay bloated. And if you are bloated, just simply increase your water intake, increase a little sodium intake, and I promise you, your body will level out. You'll rid your body of any extra bloat or water retention or inflammation, and go get a good workout in, and everything will equalize itself. It'll be great. So just a little quick tip for you guys before we get into the big holidays, next week being Thanksgiving. Keep your water intake high and don't cut your sodium out, because that's silly and no one wants to walk around a bloated mess on the holidays when family pictures are happening and everyone's going to have Christmas cards being sent out. So drink your water or look bad in your Christmas cards.